Dodger Stadium. It's a perfect night for baseball. Welcome to the Sunday Night Showcase. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'll be back to get this one started after this. And our pitcher in this game, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Boog, 8 solid innings his last time out, picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
And that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles. Strike 2. Ball. Ball. Got him. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup, one guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Manny Machado.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. And another ball. Tatis with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. And there's a foul ball.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
This one in the air right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. And it stays fair. Tatis around second. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
One down, runner at third. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2 stays alive. One away with a runner at third here in the finale of this 4-game set. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out, gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Laureano.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
That's a ball.
And that's downstairs and outside. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. That one 95 to finish him off. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers nothing. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Darvish. How about a report on him, Chris?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league.
Ball.
The 1-2.
Really
No, that
good
missed.
take,
That's the
especially
ball.
with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count's full. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Freeman, one of those guys everyone wants on their team, and it's not only for that great smile of his. One thing that separates him is how much he cares about winning. Yeah, he's talented, but I don't think there's a selfish bone in his body.
That one the other way, and he goes airborne to make the catch. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Teoscar Hernandez.
This guy's been a very consistent performer at the plate this year. Top 5 in batting average in the National League. And I tell you what, you got to be good, but you also have to be a little bit lucky. And he's been both, spraying balls all over the yard.
One out man at first. Here's Kyle Tucker. 4 hits and 11 tries so far in the series. Runner takes off. Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. Runner goes again.
Nope,
Pitch
that's
misses in. safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up at the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Ohtani over at second, one down. On the ground, right side. Torres fires over to first. Out number 2.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's Muncy to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one fouled off. Muncy with a homer in his last game. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs with a runner at third.
That's a ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the dirt, ball 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. And a foul ball.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Here's Bogearts now. And the 0-1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there's 2 away.
Batting second, the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Singy, he made a tough play after a long run to get to that baseball. I have a feeling you want to see it again with StatCast.
Absolutely, and what was so key was that first step, Boog. It was a good one, and it's got to be. And if you're going to be able to cover 125 feet to run that ball down, and you know, not a lot of outfielders in this league are able to make that play or even make it near consistently.
Now, Freddy Freeman.
That's the ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Sliced hard but foul. Here's a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires over to first, and that'll do it. Padres down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball.
He's
No,
clearly
that's
trying
out.
to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Hey, ha.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Batting fifth,
Here's Mookie Betts. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Mookie Betts with a towering shot. His 13th home run of the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
The batter now will be Will Smith, 7th in the National League in RBIs. In the air to left center. Laureano has a beat on it. 1 away.
batting eighth, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Edman launched a homer in his most recent game. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes. that's in there at the knees for a strike. Edman, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
On the ground, could be two. And he can't come up with it, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Walked to open the ball game. That one misses. Ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Man at second.
Ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. Freddie Freeman lurking in the on-deck circle. Man on second, 2 down. What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's a ball.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, with that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman,
And here's a look at how
13,
he's using his
Manny
pitches in this one.
Machado.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Manny Machado up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and they trail it here 2-1. As we go to the last of the third. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Top 5 at batting average. It has been a nightmare for pitchers this season, Singy.
Yeah, the swing is simple, Boog. Repeatable and deadly. Remarkable consistency.
Hee-haw!
Every at-bat looks competitive, Singy.
Yeah, and he's done an excellent job taking advantage of mistake pitches, too. Produces game after game, no matter who's on the mound.
1-1 now. That one drifts inside. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Grounded out his first time up.
That's a ball. That's inside. No, that missed. That's a ball.
And that one hammered way back there. And that's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. And worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Muncy stands in now and watches strike 1. Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, new inning getting started. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Out towards right center field. Tucker should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next to the Padres, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson.
Here's the kid, Jackson Merrill. His first major league hit happened in Korea during the Seoul series with the Padres.
Nearly 7,000 miles away from his hometown of Baltimore. He had to travel across the world for his first career hit, but I think that makes it even more special, Boog. What a cool moment that was for him.
And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, number 5, Ramon Laureano.
Laureano comes up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
That's a ball down.
That one catches the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Freeman. And that is that. Padres go down quietly. They're down 2-1. Back here in LA, bottom of the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Fought off foul. Here's a 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
The shortstop, Mookie.
Mookie digs in here. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ball outside.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. In the air to left center. Merrill on the move to the gap. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fly to left his first time.
Hee-haw!
Late with the swing there. just missed.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Line drive. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. This is the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-2.
Ball outside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Bogearts in the box
that's low.
now
That's
as
a
he
ball.
looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Next for the Padres, Freddy Fermin. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time.
That's in. Ball.
The Dodgers up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That one to first. Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and our score remains 2-1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Tommy Edman.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Padres. German Marquez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Morgan also getting ready. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball. Ball.
Just
Ball. That's
off the
outside.
outside edge. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. That one misses.
Take your baseball,
so
floor.
leadoff walk. Challenge from behind the dish here.
The center fielder, number 44.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for you, Darvish. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
So the
San
Padres
Diego,
with a new arm in the mound,
number 33,
German Marquez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Digging in, Andy Pajes. Grounded out his first time up.
Ha!
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Edman aboard here at first with nobody out.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. Man at first, 1 away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield. Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Grounder might be 2. On to Bogearts. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Freddy Freeman will come up to hit. Line drive. Grabs it on the run. And the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They lead it 2-1. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone. Calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach. Young in the ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on a yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you, they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I wanted a coat. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little, you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with mama, didn't know. This might be the realest I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings spilling up.
Leading off, Alec Bohm.
The first baseman, Alec Bohm.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. And a strike. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Really showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All the strikeouts that kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Torres,
ball, that's
the next
low.
to hit, takes ball one. The 1-0. Good take
ball.
by Torres. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now Machado up here. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Line drive, foul right into the dugout. Yikes. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
That's a laser base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That misses.
That missed. That's a ball.
2. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1 is fouled off. Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and one left. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, where we go bottom 6. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Kyle Tucker sends it out. His 19th home run of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ramon Marquez is done in this one. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
David Morgan on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
That's down. That's a ball.
The 1-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Up the middle, Bogearts. On to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 2. Movement in the bullpen. Jason Adam up and loosening in the pen. Marinaccio warming up as well. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2.
No, that's out.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Here's Mookie Betts now, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
There's a strike to Mookie.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Got him looked at. Mookie Betts down on strikes. Dodgers add one to their lead on the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. The 0-1. Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. On the ground.
Foul
and that's
ball.
Just foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first, and he held up.
That's a ball.
That misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's the automatic. The Dodgers leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yoshinobu Yamamoto gives way. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for
Brock Stewart will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
One down. And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
No, that missed.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count in 2-0.
Tying run at the plate. And that one gets past the catcher. Laureano into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
The Padres with the tying run at the plate, and Laureano in scoring position. And ball 4,
Take your
to
base.
aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogearts. That one found hard the other way. One out. Runners at first and second. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Two on, one out. Out to short. Over to Edman. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher,
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Gets him to chase after that one. Fans another, and that's 3 straight
up
strikeouts.
next for the Dodgers, the second baseman,
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Edman.
Fastball for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. David Morgan departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jason Adam.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 down, bases empty. Andy Pages now at the plate. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jack Dreyer.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here's the catcher, Freddy Fermin. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Fouled off. He was late. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And now it's Alec Bohm, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1.
That's a ball.
On the ground to the left.
And foul.
And it goes just foul. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And a ground ball to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Torres lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Two down, nobody on.
Hee-haw!
Ripped to 3rd. Throw on to Freeman. And Gleyber Torres retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres 1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That's outside. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. Three-two. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, carrying well, and it is gone. A big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career. Someone get him that baseball.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today. And this is a milestone he can be really proud of. There are a lot of very good hitters that never get to 300 homers in their careers.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Jason Adam won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the game, the righty Ron Marinaccio. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. Freeman wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Hit my line, pull the ball, hop in, ride out, like this, right the weather, pitch stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put us on, in the wind, to the grill, rest up, wake up, do it again, and school's on the right.
Tucker in the box now. No balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Jeremiah Estrada, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up.
Ball inside.
In the air, left field. Laureano sprinting after him. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it into second, and he's got a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
One out, runner at second. Muncy digs in. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Out towards right center field. Merrill moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 3. Rip, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Swings through it for the K. They limit the damage here. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. Last chance coming up for the Padres. Screw up your face 'cause the baseline darker. Bounce on the beat right farther. We go to the 9th. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ball.
The Dodgers trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
It's amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The 1-1.
That's inside. Ball.
Fastball for a strike. Machado gets his lead at first with nobody out. Struck him out looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
One out man at first. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill.
That's the ball.
Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 1-1. Swing and a miss and a slider. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Padres with only 1 out remaining.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Laureano in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
4-1 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
I let the market decide.